Hello students, it is a video for class 6th chapter 4 the unforgettable writers. ऐसे writers जिनको हम कभी भूल नहीं सकते. Okay, so when you see on page number 47 when we are beginning the chapter, it is a video part 1. In the beginning only, in let's begin section, we see the picture of three famous personalities. Okay, who are they? Do you recognize them? The first one is Sarojini Naidu, second is Benjamin Franklin, and the third one is Premchand, Munshi Premchand, the famous Hindi writer. Okay, so we are going to study about several unforgettable writers जिनको कि हम नहीं भूल सकते. And from these several we are going to study two today. One is Rabindranath Tagore and second one is William Wordsworth. So now what is the difference between, but before reading the chapter we have to discuss about the biography and autobiography. What is the meaning of biography and what is the meaning of autobiography? Biography is written about other people's life, how they live, their background, the challenges they had faced, etc. Biography has a strong narrative feel like a story where event follows another. Biography is a strong chain of events of one's life, how they lived, where they lived, their background, and the struggles they faced in their life. Okay, and what were their achievements. But another section is an autobiography. When these things are written by the person himself, when a person is describing his own life, his own struggles, that is known as autobiography. So, biography is written by somebody else, whereas autobiography is written by the person himself. So, now we are concentrated towards the biography of Rabindranath Tagore. Let's move further. Rabindranath Tagore, popularly known as and called as Gurudev, was born in his ancestral home at Jorasanko in Kolkata on 8th May 1861 to an illustrious family of thinkers, reformers, social and cultural leaders and intellectuals. That means he got birth or he took birth in a very profound educated family. They were very high profile family. Okay, and they were very respected by because of their values and their qualifications. वो बहुत ही famous और पढ़े लिखे लोग थे. His father was Maharishi Devendranath and mother was Sharda Devi. See, now further explanation of these points is not required, so I will not waste time in explanation and the repetition of the sentences or translating them in just Hindi. You are the students of class 6 and you can easily understand what is written in each and every sentence. And the picture of the each and every page is also in front of you. Why? Because the video is made through screen recorder. So it is very easy to understand the chapter. So those sentences which are very easy, I am in no mood to repeat those sentences and waste my time explaining them in Hindi. Okay. So now he was brought up in a big affluent joint family along with other children. Affluent means they were very financially they were financially very strong. That means very rich. And uh, he was brought up in big affluent joint family along with other children. और भी बहुत सारी children थे उनकी family में. रविंद्रनाथ was raised mostly by servants. उनकी परवरिश किसने करी? Servants ने. His mother had died in his early childhood and his father travelled widely. And उनकी मम्मी की बहुत छोटी एज में डेथ हो गई थी and उनके फादर बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैवल करते थे. School education within the four walls did not attract him. From childhood रविंद्रनाथ was a dreamer. उनको बिल्कुल भी नहीं अच्छा लगता था बैठकर पढ़ना. Okay, now you can see in the yellow block. In the yellow block, you can see first para, nearby the first para. Through this sentence, the author tells us that a typical school classroom did not seem exciting for Rabindranath. उनको क्लास में बैठ के पढ़ना नहीं अच्छा लगता था. उन्हें बाहर घूमना, बाहर सोचना, सपने देखना, ये सब बहुत अच्छा लगता था. He was a child who learnt in many different ways through music, literature, art, and through observing nature. He went to win the Nobel Prize even though he had never had any formal schooling. कभी उन्होंने स्कूल में बैठ के शिक्षा नहीं ली थी फिर भी उन्हें नोबेल प्राइज मिला था. Let's move towards the page 48. School education within the four walls did not attract him. From childhood, Rabindranath was a dreamer and he liked the outside world, the open sky overhead and the earth under the feet. He was very that means he was the person who just loved the nature. उन्हें क्लास में बैठ के पढ़ना नहीं अच्छा लगता. They just want to move outside in the nature and to roam there and then study there. While his classmates resided their lessons, he gazed out of the window, fascinated with nature. He lived in a world of fantasy. जब उसके क्लासमेट्स जो होते थे वो अंदर बैठ के लेसन्स पढ़ रहे होते थे और रट्टा लगा रहे होते थे, वो हमेशा विंडो से बाहर झांकते रहते थे. He lived in a world of fantasy. That means उनकी जो दुनिया थी वो बहुत ही विचित्र थी, रहस्यमयी. उनको क्या अच्छा लगता था कि बहुत सुंदर सुंदर चीज़ें होती हैं, या फिर ये उनकी दुनिया एक परी कथा की तरह थी. ओके, फैंटेसी जो कि रियल लाइफ में नहीं होता. ही फाउंड नेचर सो फैसिनेटिंग दैट ही स्टेड अवे फ्रॉम स्कूल, ऑफन वॉन्डरिंग बाय द रिवर. उन्हें नेचर से इतना लगाव था कि वो कई बार स्कूल मिस करके नदी के आसपास घूमते रहते थे. His love of nature prompted him to write poems from an early age. He wrote his first poem at the age of 8 years. When he was very young, some of his poems were published in the periodicals. He loved nature. उनको नेचर से, प्रकृति से इतना प्यार था कि वो उसके लिए पोयम लिखने को मजबूर हो गए. मोटिवेटेड, उनको इतना अच्छा लगता था, प्रकृति से इतना प्रेम था कि उससे मोटिवेशन मिला और वो प्रकृति के ऊपर पोयम्स लिखने लगे. और जब उन्होंने अपनी पहली पोयम लिखी थी तब वो महज 8 साल के थे. और उनकी जो पोयम थी, पीरियोडिकल्स मीन्स जो रेगुलर बेसिस पे पेपर्स पब्लिश होते हैं, ही वॉज गेटिंग हिज पोयम्स पब्लिश इन न्यूज़पेपर्स एंड मैगजीन्स. Rabindranath Tagore was educated at home by private teachers who taught him various subjects. His brother Hemendranath tutored and looked after his physical welfare. He made him swim with Ganges, track through hills, encouraged him to do gymnastics and practice judo and wrestling. From his early childhood, Rabindranath was exposed to publication of literary magazines, theatres, and recitals of both Bengali and Western classical music, which featured at the Zorasanko Tagore's house regularly. Okay, उन्हें physical education मिलती थी किससे, और swimming और trekking और जो कि जिम्नास्टिक और जो दूसरी योगा एक्सरसाइजेस, जूडो करने की और कुश्ती लड़ने की जो ट्रेनिंग थी वो कौन देते थे, उनको उनके ब्रदर हेमेंद्र नाथ. और बाकी सारे सब्जेक्ट्स उन्हें प्राइवेट टीचर्स घर पर आकर ही पढ़ा देते थे. और उसके बाद क्या था, जब वो छोटे से थे तभी उनके घर में बहुत अच्छी अच्छी मैगजीन्स से उनको एक अवेयरनेस मिली. उन्होंने थिएटर्स देखा एंड रिसाइटल्स ऑफ बोथ बंगाली एंड वेस्टर्न क्लासिकल म्यूजिक. और क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सुना, कौन सा, वेस्टर्न भी और साथ के साथ बंगाली, which featured at the Zorasanko Tagore's house regularly, जो कि एक रोजमर्रा की एक्टिविटी थी उनके घर में. Tagore disliked formal education, but he read biographies, history, astronomy, and Sanskrit. At the age of 11, astronomy means the study of the stars. Okay. अंतरिक्ष के बारे में पढ़ना. At the tender age of 11, he was able to discuss with his father the biography of Benjamin Franklin. बहुत छोटी सी उम्र में, 11 साल की उम्र में अपने फादर से किस बात पे डिस्कस करते थे, कि वो डिस्कस करते थे बायोग्राफीज बेंजामिन फ्रैंकलिन की. ओके, एंड एडवर्ड गिबन्स, द हिस्ट्री ऑफ द डिक्लाइन एंड फॉल ऑफ द रोमन एम्पायर, एंड was able to examine the poetry of Kalidasa. Rabindranath Tagore believed that proper teaching encourages curiosity. उनका ये विश्वास था कि अगर हमारी टीचिंग प्रॉपर होगी तो हमारी जानने की इच्छा, हमारी जिज्ञासा बढ़ती ही जाएगी. एंड टू स्टडी मोर वी हैव टू रीड मोर एंड मोर. द मोर रीडिंग एंड द मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वाज द concept of Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you so much for listening.